What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Jose's Games and Things. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I bought the Lenovo Legion tab, the Gen 5, the new one that came out May 5th. I probably no, it wasn't May 1st. I think at midnight. Um, so this is primarily for gaming. First off, and there's a reason I bought it. But the one feature that I bought it for was for the micro SD storage. And come to find out, the micro SD storage cannot be used for gaming. And I thought that's the primary reason because I used a Steam Deck for micro SD card for the expandable storage. But Lenovo, for some reason, if correct me if I'm wrong, if it's enabled on there, that's great because I even use the developer options, the Force apps to extend our storage. Because a lot of the games that I do play are from the Google Play Store, and I have a lot of them, obviously. But this is only limited to 256 gigs of storage, and I figured if they can add the micro SD slot, putting two and two together, oh, I can put more games on the micro SD slot and the card because I have a 1 terabyte micro SD installed in there, but it doesn't work for games. It's not compatible with anything because I'll show you right now. This is right here in the flesh, everything right here. This is my games right here, right? Okay. And if there's another way to do it, put it in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it because I want to show you guys firsthand. And on top of that, this is a very expensive device. So save you guys the headache of, hesitating whether or not you want to buy it. I would not recommend it at the moment unless this is an update because typically when a video like this goes out, and I hope people get to see it, and I hope YouTube passes it all the algorithm, people need to know this shit because the whole point of external storage is to add more games, other than photos, media, whatever you want to add on there. This is a freaking gaming, specifically for gaming at that. Like that's the whole advertisement for this thing, and yet they don't make it for gaming. Like it has a little game hub on here installed, which I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting this, but it's for, from what I discovered, is for Steam because it'll give you the option to put the Steam account on here. So let's say, because I have this on my Steam account, so let's say get game, right? Let me do that. You can see it right there. What's the problem? I only got 83 gigs of space because I play a lot of Google Play games on there, especially any ports that you get from consoles and stuff. There's no option for micro SD. Like why is I don't understand why is this, and I don't want to install it because obviously I only got 83 gigs of space and this is that high-end game and it's a pretty big amount of storage. And then let's say I was under the assumption, and it has all these features right here. Look, it has all these games. Sorry, not features. This is all the games, and it has an option for your controller, obviously. Okay, let me see if I'm trying to bring up the menu, and this is one thing I do notice is that this is very finicky. Like it goes away within a couple seconds. Like this is so frustrating. Like I'm literally hitting on the bottom and it doesn't come up. Come on, you bastard. It doesn't come up. Like, heck, you gotta do it quick. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So let's say you wanna, this is an app manager app. Highly recommend it. Even buy the pro version to manage your apps and so forth. Let's say I want to move an app. Okay, and it gives you that. I keep it on just as a reminder. And if you guys know what's going on here, I would greatly appreciate it because I'm getting familiar with this, Lenovo tablet. And I've had Lenovo tablets in the past, but this one is strictly for gaming. I want to use it just for that. So let's say I want to do Wreckfest. Okay. And then I do move app, right? And then I do that. And this is the cool thing about this app. It automatically try to move it for you. And then yada yada, gives you notification. You can use the SD card for anything. And I get this notification as well. And it literally says move to SD card. So I figured, cool, I can use it. I can finally find use for this SD card. Nothing, nothing. And I think obviously, I guess the Google Play games that you get from the Google Store aren't compatible to be moved. It has a disable feature in there that it doesn't let you use it for anything. So it just begs the question: what is the purpose of having an SD card slot if you can't use it for games? Like, what is the primary purpose of having it just for the looks of it? I mean, I get you can do ROMs, you can do other stuff on it, but really, like, honest question, like, am I missing something here? Because I was under the assumption, you think micro SDs are SD slot and card, so forth, then you can transfer some of the Google Play games on there. And this is like another feature. This is like if you keep swapping to the left, you can see the entertainment section, like YouTube and stuff. So let's go to the storage as well. That way you guys can see firsthand what the storage looks like. So that way I'm not talking on my ass. So here it is right here, right? This is the SD card. There's no feature that says use it as adaptable storage or anything in particular. There's no three dots. If you remember, like old Samsung phones used to have the SD card slot, and you can use it as an external storage in terms of moving a lot of like Google Play games into that storage because it was so convenient. And as you can see here, like this is very frustrating. Like you pay top dollar for these things, and I don't want nobody getting this. And this is obviously, you can confirm, right, the 256 total. And then the games, and then Android alone takes 29 gigs of storage. Temporary files 1.1. Why is this blurring? Come on, autofocus, damn it. Like with stuff like this, I don't play around a lot, and I figure I call them out because this is uncalled for. And I'm surprised they didn't make it a feature. So please spread the word and get the news out, because this is a bunch of bullshit, honestly. Very frustrating because I bought it for that purpose, and you can call me out and be like, oh, you should not bought it, for that. But I figured, I save you guys the money, and then down the road, if you plan to get it, just be aware of that. I mean, come on, like, be honest with me. Micro SD card, feature on here, you figure you can use it then just for photos, videos, and pictures. I mean, just overall, it's supposed to be this is a gaming tablet. So, I mean, if you have any thoughts, you can put them in the comments. Believe me, I'm all open for like suggestions, because I mean, I don't want to go like take the long way around and try to do like connect it to the PC and then having to find a way to root it so it'll turn the micro SD card into like internal storage, because I looked up a couple things that you're able to do. I mean, other than the most common one is the developer options. You can turn that on and have like force apps to external. And I tried it didn't work. And then I think the next thing will be like the adaptable storage, which I thought, I tried it on here, follow the suggestions. I went through the storage. There's no option for that either. So there's a lot of things on here that are missing, especially the one thing people are going for is for the micro SD storage. Like, that's the one thing that's, other than the high-end gaming for this thing, it's, I don't get why they would add a game hub for Steam games, knowing the fact that a lot of these Steam games are, they take a lot of space, and a lot of high-end games today, they're expensive to make, and these games take a lot of space, and they're big chunks of storage. So, oh my god, like, it's very frustrating. Like, yeah, I'm very disappointed. And I don't know the whole ordeal. I don't think I showed you guys this. Let me. It has a firmware or additional, because this is the feature I was talking about earlier, is you can use your Steam account on here, and it has a download manager, kind of like the Steam Hub as well, like on the Steam Deck. Similar, and it has all these this updates right here. So For some reason, they don't work. I keep going back and forth. I keep forgetting. I'm thinking ahead. I'm sorry. So let's say start. I'm not sure if this is what exactly this is for, but I also get this error. So there's a bunch of errors here, obviously. But if you guys got suggestions for that, I would appreciate it. But come on, you're gonna offer all of this, and then you're only gonna limit it to 256 gigs of storage. And on top of that, and to confirm, it does have the SD card slot. It's right here. That's it right there. That bad boy, right there, so you can see it. You know, um, yeah. I'm not anything. No fancy intros. Just straight to the point, because this is people need to know about this, and I'm pissed because I'm supposed to be using this for gaming, and then one feature, the one little feature that we took for granted, and then a lot of companies are taking away is the micro SD option, especially on phones, and that's another topic. But anyways, thank you for watching. Spread the word, and if I did something wrong, or if you have any suggestions or anything, any workarounds or anything that can help using the new Legion tablet, then I would appreciate it. But just pass the word, and um, if you guys will like any long-term updates, like reliability or how it's functioning down the road, I can make videos about that, and maybe that'll help the channel as well. So typically I don't post a lot of content because I have other things going on, but for something like this is huge. People need to know about this, and then companies like Lenovo who make. Frankly, I have one of their computers, which is the LOQ, and I like it, but the battery is garbage on that thing. Like, you can only have it for like half an hour, and the battery is already almost dead. But it does what it's supposed to. Is for gaming, and so forth. I'm not complaining about it. You can just plug it in, and it'll charge it pretty quick, so that's another good thing. But it just irks me that this thing. Let's leave it there. Have a good day, everybody, and let me know what you think. Anything, really, because seriously, this is concerning. It really is. And I just, so have a good day, everybody. Stay safe out there, and follow up with any videos. Just let me know. All right.